The year is 2025. Imagine looking out at the familiar coastline only to find it redrawn, swallowed by the sea. This is the reality facing us as ocean levels rise. A single meter of rise may sound insignificant, but its impact is anything but. Millions of people living in coastal areas face displacement. Their homes and livelihoods literally underwater. Cities we know and love would be forever changed. Miami, with its iconic beaches, would see much of its landmass submerged. The bustling streets of Dhaka, Bangladesh, would be transformed into waterways. The cultural heritage and economic vibrancy of these cities would be at risk. This isn't a distant future, it's a present reality for some. Island nations like the Maldives in the Indian Ocean are already grappling with the existential threat of rising seas. Their plight is a stark reminder of what's at stake for all of us if we fail to act. The impact of rising sea levels extends far beyond our cities. Coastal ecosystems, vital for biodiversity and the health of our planet, face dramatic shifts. Salt marshes, home to a variety of plants and animals, are particularly vulnerable. As seawater inundates these areas, it disrupts the delicate balance of life. The intrusion of salt water into freshwater systems like rivers and aquifers poses another threat. These systems are essential for drinking water and irrigation, and their contamination would have dire consequences for both human populations and wildlife. Marine ecosystems are also affected. Rising temperatures and ocean acidification linked to climate change compound the effects of sea level rise. Coral reefs, already stressed by pollution and overfishing, face bleaching and death, further disrupting marine food webs. The interconnectedness of these ecosystems means that the impacts on one cascade through the entire system. The loss of habitat, food sources, and breeding grounds threatens countless species, potentially leading to extinctions and a decline in biodiversity. The displacement of millions due to rising seas is a humanitarian crisis of unprecedented scale. Coastal communities, often among the most densely populated, would bear the brunt of this displacement. The search for safe havens inland would lead to competition for resources and potentially exacerbate existing social and economic inequalities. The economic consequences are equally staggering. Coastal cities are economic powerhouses, driving global trade and innovation. The loss of infrastructure, businesses and homes would result in trillions of dollars in damages. Insurance industries would struggle to cope with the scale of the crisis, potentially leading to economic instability and recession. Beyond the immediate economic impact, there's the loss of cultural heritage and social cohesion. Coastal communities are often defined by their relationship with the sea. Displacement would sever these ties, leading to a sense of loss and displacement that extends beyond the physical. The challenges posed by rising seas are significant, but not insurmountable. Addressing this crisis requires a two-pronged approach: mitigation and adaptation. Mitigation involves reducing greenhouse gas emissions, the primary driver of climate change and sea level rise. Transitioning to renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power, is crucial. Investing in energy efficiency, sustainable transportation, and reducing deforestation are also essential steps in mitigating further warming. Adaptation focuses on adjusting to the changes already underway. This includes building seawalls and other coastal defenses to protect vulnerable areas. It also involves relocating communities and infrastructure away from high-risk zones. Adaptation requires careful planning and investment. It also demands a commitment to equity, ensuring that the most vulnerable communities are not left behind. International cooperation is crucial as the impacts of sea level rise transcend national boundaries.